New Commissioner of Police of River State, CP Olugbenga Adepojun, has pledged zero tolerance to human rights abuses and corruption within the state police command. He outlined a comprehensive strategy focused on improving the safety, security, and overall well-being of River State and its residents. Speaking with journalists in his maiden press briefing at the command headquarters in Port Harcourt, CP Adepojun made a commitment to professional policing, urging officers to remain apolitical and prioritize the safety of lives and property. He said, "I am aware that River State, being one of the nation's economic hubs, faces unique security challenges, from incidents of kidnapping, cultism, armed robbery, oil bunkering to communal clashes, violent crimes, and more recently crises emanating from political interest. The complexities of maintaining law and order here require a proactive and strategic approach. I wish to make it abundantly clear that my priority is to ensure the safety, security, and well-being of all citizens and residents and visitors in River State." Quickly, I'd love to ask you, Victor, if you have been into any. First of all, I don't want us to get rushed into the pledges made by the CP, the new CP of River State. I just wanted to first off ask if you have been in any close encounter with the police, that you encountered the police brutality, or you have heard of it. You have seen it happen live and direct in River State. First of all, I'm not talking about the general, the country as it stands right here.
Okay. First hand, I've witnessed it.
Okay.
I've experienced it. I've been a victim. But though it's a funny one, it's funny sharing it most times because I was actually arrested for
unlawfully
for having a condom in the car. and
when did this happen?
That was like 8-10 years ago.
Okay.
I had a condom in the car, and they said the charge was possessing of a dangerous weapon, or the possessing of what's it called again?
Oh my
with
God!
With an intent to commit evil.
Oh, okay.
I was like, how do you mean? This is for protection. Then I was younger, yeah.
Okay.
I was like, but this is for protection against sexually transmitted disease and all that. Are you teaching me my job? That was what I had. I've also.
Were you brutalized? Were there any physical
It was the first thing I was taken to the station.
Okay.
Luckily for me, I have an auntie there that is a police officer. She's still a police officer. She saw me, "Victor, what's the issue?" I said, "Look at what they found." Say, "Madam, this guy get plans to commit evil." What kind of evil am I committing? This was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
And up till this moment, they still do those things. Now, I've had another experience. I sent someone to go get me toothpick, and the guy ended up in the cell.
Oh my God.
Yes. And the charge was that he's a cultist. We almost ran mad that they were like, this guy, we sent him to go get toothpick. And we have so many stories like that. We've had people on dreadlocks and they are being arrested. We've had people that have done practically nothing.
Okay.
Ending up in prison. You understand? For years. So the police, I don't know.
Okay, yes, you've answered the first question. Now the second question: do you feel that the CP pledge to zero tolerance to corruption will actually be put in place in River State? Because I just watched a video recently about this woman that said she was brutalized by the police, 4 policemen at Evo Road yesterday night. And you could see the blood gushing out from her ear because she said they slapped her. They asked her to come down from the car, and then they had a flashlight on her face, and then they were like, come from the car. Because people would be like, why did you not come down from the car? But in as much as that is, this lady was not found with any firearm. She said she did not do anything wrong. They just asked her to pull over, and then the next thing they just started harassing her with a flashlight on her face. And next thing, the 4 men pounded on her, started beating her up, and then she had this blood all over herself and all of that. And this is a woman. Imagine if it was a man, they would have first of beaten him, arrested him, and said he fought them. You know, this is something that happens more in River State. And then we're seeing the CP pledges their tolerance to corruption. You know how? Wait, I'm trying to make sense here. This is someone this is the police force, and you're just put into the system that has already had this corruption. You're pledging zero tolerance to. How do you think he can tackle this? That is what I'm trying to make sense of.
First things first. This criminalities or the brutality from the police, it's not just unique to River State alone.
And we're talking about it.
No, I know we're talking about River State. No, I'm trying to correct what your statements there. Okay. You said it's high. Or it's more in River State. I stand to disagree.
Okay, let's not say it's more in River. Okay. It exists in River State and other states.
Yeah, and other states. Yeah. Now this thing, the video you saw, we have more. We've seen more.
Okay.
And I have been shouting it here every day, every time we talk about the police. You see them, they block roadblocks, mounting roadblocks unnecessarily. You see them brutalizing people. Like I just told you, I was arrested for having a condom in my car. And look at the charge they gave to me. Now imagine there was no auntie or there was no money. They will take me to the courts. They won't present a condom that period. They will start saying so. Do you know what it means? Saying you're having a dangerous weapon with an intent to commit evil. I would have ended up in jail. Now, you go through this GRA access, like the woman have said. Some persons you see, you start asking yourself, are these people policemen? They dress like criminals. They stand like criminals. Their looks, haircuts, name them. It depicts that of a criminal. And they behave like criminals. How will I be driving and you're pointing a torch directly to my eyeballs? Do you want to kill me? And if I should say, Oga, why are you doing this? You're in trouble.
You get a slap on your face.
You're in trouble. I have driven once from town. I was going to the house around that park area. That was around 12. Some guys double-crossed me. We touched. They were just pointing. I was like, I don't understand. What is this? Do you know I had to go down? I saw some police officers. I stopped. They stopped me. And they were police officers too. So I should open it. I said, what is the problem? It was the police officers too that now said, Oga, wind up now. Say, will they stop you? You know one stop. I said, you cannot just, in a car, you're mufti. You're stopping me with your torch. I don't even know who you are. Open your boot, do this. The way I would say they malhandled me, I'll be like, what is going on? And so now they behave criminals. They are tagging you criminals. You understand? So the poor orientation from, should I say, from their hierarchy is really affecting them. You saw a video. I saw a video. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? A police officer saw someone with Venza. The guy presented every document.
Yes.
I think you saw the video, right?
I saw the video.
Say, who are you? Who is your mother? Are you working in an oil company? You're a thief, you're a criminal. You've already branded the person a criminal for driving a Venza. And you're asking if he's an oil company worker. So it's only oil company workers that can drive Venza.
Allowed to have Venzas.
You understand? But people buy Venza with their own money, not loan. Not from cooperative getting them loan, getting them the cars. Oh, because it's oil company. Oh, that's how you. That's the only way now you can drive a Venza in this town, or drive a flashy car. Look at the man. Look at like, if he should meet that guy in a curve, he will kill him. So this CP now that is pledging, we will say it's his maiden. No, not like, I'm not, I will always say I'm not a pessimist. But we all live in River State. From the time of Mbu to Disu and name them. We've seen how they pledge to fight criminalities and every one of them. And at the tail end, you see that the governor is crying, or the people are crying from the other end, the oppositions are crying. You understand? For maybe like during the days of Rotimi Chibikamechi, a commissioner was almost more powerful than the governor, telling the governor how to move and where to move.
No, we're not forgotten.
You're coming through the back gate of your house, a commissioner will turn you back. A commissioner turning you back. We've seen people, the political, the elites, our VIPs, police officers, that they have so empowered that we've seen videos of them brutalizing people, and yet they are walking down the streets free men. So the commissioner coming to say he will fight corruption, he will fight thuggery, he will fight insecurity and stuff like that, it's a good one. But let him stick to the plans. Let him not be like the formers. Because these people have had their way. They have so infiltrated the system with so much corruption. Any commissioner they post to River State, the only thing he says is, I'm coming here to make money. Because they are so powerful. Whenever they leave, they are very powerful. You get? So I pray he works for the people. He should be the people's commissioner. Like he has pledged. Not the other way around. Not tomorrow we'll start hearing the opposition crying of oppression from the commissioner. Or we'll start hearing the governor or his people crying for oppression. He should be neutral. He should do his policing with all sense of professionalism. That's how it should be. And I believe from his maiden speech, fine, they're always sweet when they start talking. But after now, how will it be? So we're all waiting, we're all watching too, to see how
it turns out.
Everything will unfold.
Thank you, Vic.